Hey guys, welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Today we'll be playing some more of the Great Ace Attorney Adventures. Last we left off, I believe Brad destroyed some crucial piece of evidence, the bottle that was kind of integral to pinning the crime on her, right? Because she put the curare poison right in that bottle, and we found out that that was the true cause of death. I believe we left off on the court slowly turning on us again for some reason, which doesn't make any sense because everyone's kind of forgotten that Brad just broke the bottle, which was a very important piece of evidence. But anyway, we were trying to think back onto the time when we were at the restaurant, and we remembered that there was some blood on the plate, and that's kind of very important for figuring out exactly from what angle Dr. Wilson was shot. So I guess let's just jump right in and see what that was all about. Alright, yeah. This is where we left off. Obviously there is a clue, because if there's blood on the plate, that means Dr. Wilson was facing the table when he was shot. Because otherwise that splatter wouldn't have been there. It would have been on the floor. Actually, Kazuma, I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I have uncovered another clue. Haha, you always have something up your sleeve, don't you, Ryunosuke? Well, we kind of need to have something here. Come on then, let's wipe the smug smile off that Englishwoman's face with some evidence. Don't you guys love evidence? It puts people right in their place, doesn't it? Alright, I can't wait. It's been niggling me for a while that something feels amiss in my memories of that day. Whatever it is could be the key to arriving at the truth about all this. What do you mean by that? It's here somewhere, the clue that shows who Dr. Wilson's real killer must have been is, well, it's the blood. But let's look at the old photo. Can you even see the blood? No. Like, how are you gonna convince the court here that there was blood at the scene of the crime? I guess they can always go back and check, but is it still there? It's obviously this, right?
Take that!
Inspector Hosonaga, answer me this. Maybe it's in the records too. Yes, what is it? Ugh, he's still miles away, probably thinking about that bottle being smashed. Yeah, he's the only one who still seems to care about that bottle, I guess. As you've said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Like, for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day.
Objection!
Why are you objecting to that? Wait a minute! Where are you going with this? Oh, damn. Where are you going with this, little boy? Okay, Brett just shut Ouchie up and then asked the same exact thing. Okay, whatever. It's just a memory that's been troubling me. What memory? I saw the scene shown in this photographic print with my own eyes that day. Okay. And I saw that on the wooden base of the plate that the steak was served on was a splattering of blood. Why is that not showing up in the photo though? What? Oh really? And what of it? Obviously that must have happened when you shot the professor. No, that can't be the case. Huh? Take a good look at the photograph and the relative position of everything there. Yeah, because he was facing away. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim, and the bullet didn't go through. If I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, and also there should have been a bullet hole in the chair. Well, I guess there is a little gap, but still. There's no way that blood from the victim could have ended up directly behind him. Ah! Yes. For blood to have made it on the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter. Which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor, as you were. Yep. Giselle Brett. Oh, it says I. It looks like a 9. I beg your pardon?
Objection!
This is just beyond ridiculous. Fabricated nonsense. How's it fabricated? But also, like, at right now, it's just our word against hers. Hosonaga kind of has to back us up here. I don't know why everyone's panicking right now. I guess why Ouchie is panicking. Is the court seriously expected to believe something the accused has apparently just remembered seeing? Okay, yeah. Okay, there you go. That's what I was pointing out. Is that Hosonaga who said hold it? This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to. Inspector, you mean? Yes, I took the plate in the interest of preserving evidence from the scene of the crime. I took it, meat and all, and I don't care if they called me a crime scene thief because of it. You did what? I took the steak that you had been eating, Miss Brett. I took the steak that the sergeant had been eating. The sergeant? And I did it all in the name of justice. Okay, crazy guy. Sure, whatever. I still don't know what the blood is, why there's blood involved, as far as your character goes, but sure. Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's a blood stain on Miss Brett's plate. Yep, we must examine it now. How did they not examine this beforehand if there was clearly blood on that plate? Inspector, the court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately. Yes, sir! Okay, I guess we're gonna wait for him to bring... Okay, he has it now. Makes sense. Sorry for the delay. And how's that meat still looking decent? Here's what you ordered. The steak. Well, what about the blood? Is there blood on it? Of course there isn't. Quickly, Inspector. The blood man. Show the court. Man. That's very funny. Of course. Examine the plate at your leisure. Okay. Where's the blood? Oh, I guess it must have... Maybe it was wiped off, but it's also possible it's like... That's not the sauce? And that's the blood? No, no blood. No blood anywhere. But no, that's impossible. Okay. I know I saw it, I'm sure of it. It was right there on the table behind the professor. There was blood on the side of the plate. Who could have wiped it off? What an unbecoming expression, little boy. Okay, Swan lady, whatever. You see, this is why I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tell you. Ah. I couldn't agree more in the case of this disgrace to the Empire. I believe we may have finally reached a conclusion in this trial. Let's hope so. This let's pretend attempt at courtroom proceedings is painful to watch. But I do promise to do my best to forget all about it when it's over. Okay. Ha! This sorry-looking steak reveals the fact all too clearly. If the sorry-looking accused wishes to examine it again, be my guest. The plate of steak has been entered into the court record. Okay. Can we look at it? Was the plate I saw or thought I saw just a figment of my imagination? Let's take a look at it. Let's see what's up with this. Okay, nothing really stands out, but I do think the sauce is a little bit suspicious. Can we look at it? Can find anything out of place. We can look at the steak. Can we look at anything else? The emblem? We can look at the emblem. Wait a sec. Okay, no, the emblem is on the right side. Nothing out of place there. Let's look at the steak first. Oh, what is that? Huh? What is that? What in the world is this? I think it's a Koban coin. The hallmark is from the Hoi era, I believe. Oh. This is not their stake. This is the old man's stake? The sergeant's? Because Hosonaga said he took the sergeant's stake too. Yeah, the sergeant must have stolen the coin and hid it under his stake. So this is not the steak that Miss Brett was eating. So why did Hosonaga bring the wrong one in? No, I don't mean what is it? I mean, what's it doing here? Wait, did you say it was a Hoi Koban? Yes, and apart from the meat juices, it looks to be in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable. This isn't the first time today there's been talk of a Hoi Koban. I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing that horribly, but it's okay. I've heard of pearls before swine, but I've never heard of a bullion in bouillon. I don't think you ever will again. This is extraordinary though. This means... Okay, I think that's what we needed. Can we look at this also, just in case? This emblem on the side of the plate. Is it a cat? Yeah, it's a cat, dude. How can you be so dumb? It's a cow, obviously. Most likely the restaurant signature dish is beef steak. It seems a lot different a lot of different restaurants have their own unique tableware. So this is the symbol of La Carnival, is it? Okay. Well, that's what we needed. Should we look at the coin itself, or is it even any different? Oh, we can. I certainly never expected to find a precious coin underneath this thick cut of meat. And it's from the Hoi era too. That would make it really quite valuable. Well marinated in the juices as well. Look. What? Are you thinking of eating it? No, but the next time I order a steak in an expensive restaurant, one thing's for sure. My heart's going to be racing as I lift up the meat and peer underneath for a prize. I think you might have the wrong end of the stick about this, Ryunosuke. Koban coin underneath the steak. There's only one logical explanation. Yeah, it's the sergeant's steak. And it looks to be like identically, as far as like having been eaten, it's been eaten the same exact way as this steak, which is, actually no, it hasn't been. So I guess that's another clue, right? Because the leftovers are not the same, like, shape. Okay. This is it now. I've lost. Ryunosuke, it's not over yet. Not until the final gavel. Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward, no matter what. Yeah, we got this, man. Don't worry about it. Believe in myself. Really. Maybe I should at least examine the evidence for myself. As the evidence requested by the defense has not been shown to be problematic in any way, I presume any further examination of evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Does the defense have any objection? Yes. That bloodstain was going to clinch the trial for me. Can this plate of steak reveal any other clues at all? Oh shit! I just misclicked. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna reload the save up and I'll be right back, you guys. I don't want to go through this. Okay, guys. Oh my god, we are back. And why would they just hit you with this, with a blue statement? Usually the statements are green, so you know an answer choice is coming up, so you don't misclick. But no, this time around they didn't do that. There's another clue. Yes, there is. So let's just click that. Your Excellency, please wait. This plate of beef is hiding another clue. Another clue that will reveal the shocking truth.
Objection!
The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beef steak. No, that's the game's unhealthy fascination with beef steak. Nearly every trial I've played has involved a beef steak. Your Excellency, I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial. I'm sorry, Miss Brett, but we must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence. I will not give a ruling until I'm completely satisfied that all reasonable doubt has been dispelled. I see. As a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it? Thank you, Your Excellency. Yeah, what a good judge. Counsel for the defense, you will now clearly show the court to what you are alluding. Where precisely on this plate of beef steak is this new clue to be found? Somewhere around here.
Got it!
Got it? No? No, Counsel, I'm afraid that won't do. That was ambiguous at best. When you're asked to identify a detail like this, you must do so knowing there's a penalty for mistakes. Could I have lifted it up? The answer's right there in front of me. I'm sure of it. There's only one thing to do. Turn the steak over and over until I find something to help me out of this mess. Okay, I guess I messed it up. Whoops. How am I supposed to turn this then? Can I click on it? Oh my god, okay. Now we can finally pick it.
Got it!
Got it? Why is he talking like that now? Good gracious. That's... Koban? What on earth? Where I wanted that? Miss Brett, this is in fact the beef steak that you ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, is it? I don't think it is. Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat? What a ridiculous question. How should I know? I've never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what this is, but I want no part of it. Oh, did she replace the plates? After she shot Dr. Wilson, she must have changed her plate with the sergeant's plate. I fail to see how this is relevant. A coin under the meat. That could simply have been a careless mistake by the chef in a moment of distraction. What? No. What? Ouchie. What are you talking about, dude?
Objection!
Kazuma, shut him down, please. Don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happened by accident in the kitchen. A rare Hoei Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll rip up my ticket to Great Britain right now. He's right. It can't be a coincidence. It's not. Your Excellency. Yes, Counsel. A rare Hoei Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give up my lawyer job right now. Okay, can we all just stop saying what we're gonna give up if this happens to be irrelevant? Why is everyone saying it now? By all means, don't let us stop you. No one invited you anyway. Jesus Christ, everyone's going ham and interrupting each other. Perhaps, little boy, you should realize that it is you who is irrelevant. Even though I'm the one on trial here? The point is, it's essential that we ask the owner of this coin if he can explain what it's doing under the steak. The owner? The old man. Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. The owner of the Koban that was found underneath the beef steak is the old man.
Take that!
The sergeant stole it. Obviously, it can only be the antiques dealer and the owner of Rasute, Curio Korekuta-san. Curie, as in Mr. Cucumber something. Honestly, these ridiculous Japanese names are quite unfathomable. Ah, yes. The old man who testified earlier alongside the military sergeant, correct? Yes, Your Excellency. I remember him saying that he was up to something with his Koban coin when it happened. At exactly the moment the gun was fired. Uh-huh. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for the treasure. Indeed, the Huayera Koban, my prize coin. And this Huayera Koban, do you mean to tell me?
Objection!
No, please, why would Korekuta-san's Koban be sandwiched between the victim's beef steak and its plate? It makes no sense.
Yes!
Which is why I'm asking to bring Korekuta-san back to the witness stand so we can ask him. We also have to bring in the sergeant, right? Because he was the one who stole it and it was his beefsteak. Officer, bring both witnesses that testified earlier back in here. Yeah, we need both of them. Without a moment's delay. So are we gonna have 4 people on the stand, or are Brett and Hosonaga gonna back out for now? I can't believe we've come back round to that pair again. But I have a hunch, a strong hunch, that if we chase down the real significance of this Koban, I think it's Koban or Koban, I don't know, man, we'll find that it's a key element in the case. Yeah. So Brad must have replaced the plate. Okay, wow, we have 4 people on stand now. Did the stand get bigger? It did. What's this all about? Why have I been called up? Don't you realize that it's dinner time for the little baby idol? Well, my son's belly is empty. He's fiercer than a pack of wolves. Exploited by the police, we were little miserable dogs forced to bear false witness. And when cast from this courtroom myself, I became a ruined man in a trice, a worthless withered antique. Nothing more have I to say. The sun has set on this resuté shop owner's existence. Okay, whatever, old man. Be that as it may, Korekuta-san, something has come to light that requires your clarification. As far as your resuté memory serves, have you ever seen... Wow! That's it. The very exact one that it is. The resplendent, splendiferous toy treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day. It can be. As I thought. Young man, enlighten this decrepit old fool. Put me out of my misery. Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped? Oh, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere. It was carefully placed under the beef steak. We found your coin sandwiched between a beef steak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat's juices. Sandwiched? Soaking? Seriously? Yep. Clearly, it couldn't have fallen there by accident. Which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose. Somebody concealed my hoary treasure between a slab of meat and a metal plate. Who would do such a thing, such an unconscionable thing? He's got a bottle. He's ready to break it and slit someone's throat. The old man is vicious. Well, Hosonaga's the only one ballsy enough to answer him. Excuse me. Could I say something? Yes, of course. Proceed, Inspector Hosonaga. I don't know why we're the ones giving him permission instead of the judge. I mentioned this earlier on in the trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case. Another case? Oh. Was it just like... a thief? Ah, yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation. The Carnival is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thefts targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. Yeah, it's the sergeant. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau. Wicked crimes indeed. What? We wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected. So that's why you were sent in undercover, is it? It took you a whole month to kind of get anywhere with that case? I mean, technically he didn't even get anywhere, because now we're just finding it thanks to this trial, but... I don't think the sergeant is that good of a thief, is he? Yes, I took on the job of a waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. It seems likely that this Koban incident is the work of the same thief. So unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at work in the restaurant on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems. Yeah. I don't know about the master thief part, but the identity of the person who stole and hid Korekuta-san's Koban is all too clear, yeah. Are we the only ones who kind of know very clearly who it is? I think it's super obvious, isn't it? What? What? I think the court would like to hear the defense's view on this matter. Tell us, who is the despicable scoundrel that stole Korekuta-san's Koban and hid it under the stake? It's Iyesa Nosa.
Take that!
Obviously, it can only be you. Sergeant Iyesa Nosa. Oh, what? How? How dare you? You monster! Monster? You're the thief here. I stole that Koban, did I? I'm the master thief of La Carnival, am I? I think it's the baby. No? You're seriously accusing me of these crimes, cadet? But it wasn't me, it was Ido. Ido is the mastermind behind all this, so it is the baby. Oh my god. He's blaming the baby. Straight up. You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son? An innocent little baby? I don't think the baby's actually innocent here, though. It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa. What's it gonna be? Is the baby gonna testify? You. Oh my god. Oh! Jesus Christ, what is happening? What the What is actually happening here? Okay. I am so confused. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but okay. Nippon Imperial Army, Sergeant Iyesa Nosa, preparing to stand down in the Supreme Court, sir. Wow. Okay. I don't know what that was all about. Well, I think we're gonna have to end it here, right? I feel like we didn't really make much progress. Maybe it's just I'm going kind of extra slow. But yeah, as far as the story goes, we didn't really make that much progress. I don't know why Hosonaga took both stakes, both the sergeant's as well as Brett's stakes. I don't know why he took them both, because at one point he mentioned that he also took the sergeant's. And obviously he brought the sergeant's one this time around, right? And that's why the coin was under it. That just means that Brett must have switched up sergeant's and her own plate, and that's why Hosonaga accidentally brought the sergeant's plate. Because I don't think Hosonaga brought the sergeant's plate on purpose, right? Instead of Brett's plate. I think that's what actually happened. But as far as this other storyline goes, I'm not sure why it's there. I guess it's just a side thing. I don't know if we're gonna actually like convict this guy here. But yeah, apparently he's a master thief, even though he doesn't look the part. I don't know if the baby's actually behind it all. I don't know if the baby's the true mastermind. I think he's just trying to blame the things onto the baby. Maybe he's just trying to get by and feed the child, and that's why he's the true reason why I'm actually stealing things. But I don't know. I'm guessing where the story is gonna go from here is that we're gonna discover. Obviously, we know that this was the sergeant's plate, right? And so Hosonaga's probably gonna bring in the other plate after this one, and then we're gonna see the blood, and that's gonna incriminate Giselle Brett even more. And after that point, maybe we'll finally reach the conclusion of this trial, because this has been going on for quite some time now, hasn't it? I was never ever expecting this trial to go on for so long. But I'm not complaining, honestly. It's quite enjoyable. It's just strange given how we didn't do any investigating ourselves, so it's all just kind of given us during the trial, little by little. So it's a bit strange in that regard, but for a first case, it's definitely the best first case out there for sure. So I guess in the next episode we'll find out what exactly is going on with Sergeant Iyesa Nosa and why he's kind of this master thief. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.